that sucks. What's the point of liking Jesus? I'm sad, and my dad won't even cure her. What the fuck? Dad, won't you cure my girlfriend? I knew I couldn't count on you to cure her. I came up to your door and I yelled at you. You weren't there. And now when I need you to cure my girlfriend's leukemia, you won't. That's what the fuck, Dad? No. You were supposed to be there for me and my new girlfriend who is dying, and you weren't. And I hate you, but at the end of the movie, you're gonna redeem yourself. Sort of. Anyways.
And go ahead.
Hi, everybody. I'm Jordan Morris.
I'm Emily Fleming.
I hope you can hear us. I'm Matt Lieb.
All right.
Matt Lieb's here. All three of us.
Yes, it's working.
Hey.
Is it?
It's working.
Is it working visually?
Yeah, it's working visually and it's Listen.
All
It
right. Okay, it's
That
working.
was us. Okay,
That
you can
is us.
listen to us and look to us
Thank God.
here on the live stream. We're the Free
don't
with
do
Ads
these a lot.
podcast. We don't do these a lot.
We don't. That's why it's so special
the
when we do.
seat of our pants, guys. The seat of our pants.
Hopefully, this is the scrappiness is charming. We
Yeah.
hope the scrappiness is charming.
That's
like
right.
a bunch of little kids trying to put on a play. Hi, we're the Free with Ads podcast.
Hi.
And this is a very special thing that we're doing.
Yeah.
I'll lay a little pipe here if you'll permit me.
Yeah, lay some
I
pipe.
mean,
I
I've never
will.
heard anyone say it so.
I've never heard it said without sexual connotations.
Oh, I would never say it sexually. I only mean, providing context for what the viewer is about to see.
Absolutely.
That's the only pipe I lay
Yep.
until I'm married. And then I will fuck.
Hell yeah.
Then I will fuck using my pipe. There you go. So on our show, Free with Ads,
Yes.
we have a segment called What is Matthew McConaughey Talking About?
Right.
We will play a clip from Matthew McConaughey's social media where he kind of tries to inspire you. He tries to blow your mind. And he's got that wonderful voice and that vibe, but ultimately what he's saying is nonsense and it's impossible to figure out what he's actually saying.
Yeah.
It's a game you could never win.
Well, you could just hear like Lubriderm on a dick, just
Yeah.
making
Yes.
its way up and
He is
down. That's what I can hear.
probably masturbating at his own brilliance while he's doing
He
these.
jacking it. He jacking it.
Oh, he jacking it.
Yes, you jacking.
So that's a beloved long running segment, and I think when we started doing it, it was kind of kooky and charming, and now it makes us mad.
Yeah.
Listening to
Yeah.
Matthew McConaughey's weird ramblings make us mad. And so cut to, I'm using the language of film.
That's film language.
Cut to us
Smash cut to.
smash cut to us doing the Max Fun Drive, which is how our shows get support. MaximumFun.org/join if you haven't gone there already. While we were trying to raise money in the Max Fun Drive, Emily found a YouTube video, an hour and change YouTube video.
Well, we had talked about this quite a bit. I mean, this was in the news.
yes.
This video.
It was literally in the news.
was
It was
big
on
news.
because
CNN.
of one moment in this hour and 10-minute monstrosity that I don't even think was the most noteworthy moment.
So what it is, it's Matthew McConaughey and Timothée Chalamet interviewing each other. And the big, clip out from this thing that made the news is Timothée Chalamet said that he wants to be in film and not like a dead art form like ballet or opera.
That he's grateful to be in
Right.
this as opposed to that, because they do get into AI, and then it's like, oh, I think you might change your mind about being ungrateful about being in a dead art form.
Yeah.
buddy.
Anyways,
Pretty quick.
Yes. Does the pot call the kettle black? Methinks. Anyway, so when we saw this existed, we're like, oh my God, there's nothing I want to listen to less than these two handsome movie stars who no one has ever told to shut the fuck up.
Yep.
In front of college students, nonetheless.
Yes.
So
is
they're
it University of Texas?
It's
Austin.
I don't know. Yeah, it's a college somewhere in Texas.
UT Austin is where it is, and I think
McConaughey
that
has ties
is
to.
McConaughey's alma mater.
More like UTI.
Boy!
Yeah.
At least we can cure that.
Sure.
Um,
Just send over some cranberry
But
juice.
I
to
think it might
UT
be
Austin.
McConaughey's alma mater, and
He
he
might be
does teach a class there. Which, boy,
Yeah, why do you do that?
uh,
Why
th-
do you need-
you
This,
spend
by the-
thousands of dollars to go to college.
This,
and
by the
then-
way, was the statement made that caused the ruckus.
Oh yes,
Out
play
about
the-
it.
Yeah.
And I
please.
don't want to be working in ballet or opera or things where it's like, hey, keep this thing alive, even though no one cares about this anymore. All respect to the ballet and opera people out there.
And he got reamed for that.
Yes.
Yeah, because no one's asking for him to be in ballet or opera to begin with.
Yeah, he couldn't even do it if he tried.
Yeah,
No.
he's got tiny little legs. He could never
Yeah.
do opera jumps.
And he can't
or
sing.
excuse me, ballet
Jumps.
jumps. I bet they jump around a little bit in opera too.
Yeah.
McConaughey, Chalamet, he doesn't have the pipes to hit those high notes.
That's right.
You could never.
He could never.
Yeah.
Those people are athletes,
Mhm.
Chalamet, and you're just a little wiener with bad facial.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Oh my God. He used to, the thing that's so crazy to me is I feel like I'm a little too old to be on the Chalamet train.
Sure.
But the curly floppy hair, totally get it. That
Mhm.
was like a 90s thing. We were all into Sean from Boy Meets World.
Yeah,
He
he's
had
got
the
a little bit of a
floppy
90s
kind of thing.
heartthrob.
But he's never looked older than 14.
And
That's true.
he really
So-
acts like it too. To me,
Yes.
I'm like, oh, is this? He talks like one of what you would expect one of these college kids to talk like.
Yeah.
Anyway, so what we're doing here, we promised that if we got enough supporters during the Max Fund Drive,
Mhm.
we would watch this whole thing and report on it. Now,
That's right.
we didn't think it would happen.
Yeah, we
Our
hoped-
show is modestly popular at
we
best,
really
Yeah.
hoped it wouldn't happen.
but
yeah.
people came through.
Thank you.
Thank you to
Yeah,
everyone
thank
who
you.
went to MaximumFun.org/join. You could do it right now if you haven't already. You get
Please.
bonus episodes. It's a lot of fun.
This is just a taste of the stuff we do.
It's
Yeah.
a delicious taste.
Get addicted to it. We're
Yeah.
pushers.
First one's free.
That's
Jordan might
right.
lay some pipe,
Yeah.
If you marry me,
but you also have to become a member.
you also, yes, you have to A, be a member,
Yes.
and B, marry me, and then I'll fuck you.
A deal's a deal.
A deal's a deal.
Exactly.
So we did it. We reached our goal, and so we're going to do a couple special things like this throughout
Yep.
the year. Keep it locked here. So this is what we did. We all, in addition to the movies we watch for the show, the movies
Yes.
and TV shows,
And the show, like TV shows.
and the TV shows,
Mhm.
we sat down and watched an hour and 10-minute YouTube video
Yes, we did.
of Matthew McConaughey and Timothée
on the
Chalamet.
day Dolly Parton
No.
passed away.
Yes.
You guys, this is a lot of work. We worked very hard.
Right.
I wore
We
sparkles.
should have been.
I wore this in honor of Dolly Parton, but I can't believe I had to listen to this drivel.
We wanted to be in West Hollywood doing Coat of Many Colors at karaoke, but
That's
we
right.
were not. We were in our dumb houses watching these two
Goobers.
idiots try and blow each other's minds.
Yeah.
and blow each other.
And yeah, basically.
I'd rather watch them try to suck each other's dicks. than
Honestly,
talk about
that's
acting.
a town hall.
That's
I
a
mean,
town, sure.
Yeah.
that's an Eiffel Tower.
I like to
Sure.
see him go to town hall.
There
on
you
that.
go.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm
Hey.
saying?
We're doing a little presentation for the Pipe Fitters Union. Just,
Hello!
just nice union boys. We're going to reward you for all your hard work.
I definitely thought about this, like speaking of like unions and workers, the way they're both sitting there talking about their jobs as if it's like God given,
Sure.
like
Mhm.
God part of the heavens to let them do a Christopher Nolan movie. And I'm like, do you think two plumbers would sit here who are the best at their job and fucking talk like this? And I'm like, I would rather watch that.
You know,
Me
Emily,
too.
I think this
I'd rather watch plumbers lay pipe.
this,
Word.
this leads perfectly into the first clip that I pulled for us to
Okay.
listen to. Matt, would you play the clip that starts with that movie, please?
That movie to me is really like the origin point, and seeing how you carried yourself on set, how seriously you took the work, how seriously Christopher Nolan took the work. I feel like it gave me license. I feel like coming out of high school, it's hard to take yourself
Does he have a license?
super seriously. It can feel like you're wasting time or stuck up or something. And I remember you had a yoga mat on set in between takes. You'd be working out and you were sleeping on set. And it was all very strange to me.
Okay, so a couple of things. Emily, to your point, they do throughout this hour and 10-minute video call acting the work. The work. Because that's the work. Should we? I feel like I should take myself more seriously. Instead of calling this dumping out slop for the piggies, I'm going to call it the work. When we talk about Alien versus Predator,
It's the work.
that's the work.
No
That's right.
kidding. I mean, oh God, it's just my favorite thing is it's all a bunch of words that you had to learn in like 7th grade vocabulary.
Right.
I remember, I know I can't even say it. I just remember in 7th grade knowing what the word deem meant, and I was like, "Whoa, I'm gonna sound."
I deem it so.
Exactly.
right.
I feel like the two of them had like
Right.
a little.
Emily, do you want meatloaf? I deem it. I deem
I-
it so. I deem meatloaf.
It is
The
it's
dinner of
true.
the eve.
I deem that boy to have cooties.
But it's like, okay, at some point during this interview,
Right.
they talk about like a little bit why they choose a project, and both of them say like it's the director. I'm like, it goddamn better be,
Mhm.
because how else would they be able to? It's the only reason they're great actors is because they could clearly take notes from a much smarter person.
Uh-huh.
Because let's be fair, they are both very good actors. There is no arguing that.
Yeah, sure.
They're both very good actors, but it's crazy when
I
you
had never seen Interstellar before, and this made me want to watch Interstellar.
it's a good movie,
I
but
bet.
the thing is, I've seen, we've seen True Detective, amazing work by Matthew McConaughey.
He's doing the work.
He's doing the
Yeah,
work.
like Dune is pretty good. Like I think that they
In
both,
that one, they're doing the work.
They're
they're
doing the
doing
work.
the
They
work.
are
Fuck
doing the
off,
work.
Matt. Stop it. I hate you so much.
Sorry,
God
when I'm
damn
doing that, I'm also switching cameras rapidly.
Isn't it crazy?
It's a visual
How
version of
we're-
an air horn.
We're not doing any work at all, but
Yeah.
we're more interesting than whatever the fuck it was we watched. But yeah, it's like they're both such good actors, but it's because they have such good directors. They're both people who just take direction from people. So, they're a bunch of cucks.
The another one of the many noteworthy things about this little clip is so Chalamet is talking about his time on set with McConaughey. There are so many little clips in here that casually point to McConaughey being a fucking psycho on set.
I know.
Him doing yoga in the middle of I mean, maybe that's not psychotic. It's so fucking douchey to bring your yoga shit.
I don't like it.
Yeah, and I'm sure
Do it
there's
in
like
your trailer.
there's like grips in the way who have to like go around him
Right.
because he's like in his tree pose by the craft
There's
service
people doing
table.
actual work
Right.
while he's doing the work.
And then 2, Chalamet casually drops that McConaughey falls asleep on set. I'm sure you can't wake him. He's so famous, you can't wake him up and say, "Hey, it's time to act." You're just like, "Well, we got to let him sleep."
Well, that's not the worst thing.
his little nap cost us $1 million.
Is him taking a fucking shit in Chalamet's trailer.
This is next.
Yes.
Yes. Well, let's play this one, Matt. The clip that starts. I went in my trailer.
And I went in my trailer and I went in the bathroom and there was a huge turd in my toilet. And I was like, I felt so disrespected because I thought, oh man, I know I'm not the star in this movie, but like who's coming? So I went around to all the huge grips. We were in the suburbs of Canada, these big guys. I said, hey, when you guys, let it loose in my trailer? And they said no. And I went up to Nolan on set too. I said, got my trailer. And he kind of pointed to Matthew, and I like that Matthew had this devilish grin on his face, like right now. Man. And I said, why'd you do that, man? He said, to come in Texas, coming of age, baby. He's like,
If it was Anne Hathaway, I would have been like tight.
Yeah.
If it was Anne Hathaway, I'd put it in a shoebox and name it.
Well,
I bet she has some. I bet she has some
they're
dignified, delicate
Yes.
turds.
Dude, those things got no ridges at all.
Right.
Those are just smooth.
Here's the thing.
Like
they're,
jade.
They're smooth, but they're intense.
They are
smoldering, like her eyes.
Yeah,
fucking
exactly.
crazy. But him
Turd
doing
out of
this-
space.
So Timothée Chalamet was like 17 during that. So he went and took a shit in a 17-year-old's
Yeah.
trailer. I mean, I guess that it kind of seems like a little harmless, but it was just like, I don't know. There was something a little grotesque about it. But
And I
gross.
bet it's just there's just these little things in here that point to like they're saying it like McConaughey's fun, but I bet he's not fun.
He doesn't seem fun in any fucking way possible.
And also, like, let's note a couple things about McConaughey here. One, his laugh. He laughs like Snidely Whiplash's dog.
Yeah.
Okay, I have a phonetic impression of both of them during this interview.
Please.
Okay, so Chalamet is and then
close.
McConaughey is
All right.
and then Chalamet's like it's just like I had to step away
And make some
occasionally.
gifts out of that, people.
Please.
By the
It
way, make
was-
some gifts out of that.
It was just a bunch of fucking dude noises that
Bunch of dude
sucked. I had to get away and just went, I don't know. And it all was noises after a while. It was just a bunch of words that sounded like something. I've watched interviews with like where actors interview each other and they are great. This was just like,
Yeah, this like format can be a lot of fun and it can be interesting.
it's the two
but yeah.
stupidest men in
Right.
this interview.
And no one has ever told them what they're saying is anything less than genius. So they just don't know. They just don't know what they're saying.
And both
is
of them,
dumb.
I could tell, feel like they've really beat the odds
Right.
to
Yeah.
get there. And it's like, oh, you're both like very attractive and from pretty successful
Sure.
families.
Yeah.
Once Chalamet gets into his whole history of being from New York is when I really wanted to rip the skin out of my eyes. Like,
Yeah.
oh, okay. Sorry. What's next?
Yeah, I have two just notes on appearance here, and then Emily will feel free to throw to whatever clip you're interested in talking about. One, McConaughey has a hat. It is a newsboy hat that looks like it was made out of patchwork. He looks like a hobo newspaper delivery boy.
Yep.
And I think this is something we do on our show. That is the worst hat.
Bravo. Yes.
That's finding the stage. There's a stage.
The worst hat.
Also, Chalamet is wearing one of those magnetic bracelets that people make them think live forever.
Oh, it's like these magnetic things that you think that you have like balance. It gives you more balance
People-
or something like
They
that.
put them on and they're like, now I sleep good.
Yeah. Well, there's
Because
like,
of magnets.
Yeah, magnets make me sleep
How do
better.
they work?
Yeah.
well, I think it's like kind of the same thing with Oro rings or something. It's like made out of an ore,
Sure.
which is like a part stone, part magnetic.
I'd rather watch them having oral sex with each other. Oh, by the way, while you were talking about his terrible hat, I did put on display on screen
So people got to see that.
a picture of the hat, and under it is I guess the captions were on when I did a screenshot, and it's just Matthew McConaughey, and under it says, "No one can steal you."
No one. Can
And it's like
steal
you can take any line of his out of context, and you're like, "Wow, that seems like a stupid thing he would say."
Yes, all of it is stupid, and all of it only applies to him.
Yes.
Also, both of them are wearing boots with very high heels, so I think both of them are actually the smallest guy.
Yeah.
Matt, do we got that one? Neither of them are short, but they're a lot littler than we think they are.
Oh
I
my
think.
God.
That's the thing about actors; they tiny whiny.
They tiny. Emily, do you have any clips?
So
we
there
should
is a
listen to?
10-minute section in this that is pure hell.
Yeah.
And I pretty much all of my clips are within this 10-minute section. I guess the first one is when so they have questions from the students.
Yes.
And they're all from the same department of the school, and they all have to open up going, "Hi, I'm from the radio film blah blah blah," and I'm like, "You're all from the same shit. Can you
Sure.
just say you're a freshman and shut the fuck up about it?" Like,
Right.
anyway, and none of this is helping you, I guarantee it. So there was somebody who decided to talk about like taking risks in your career,
Yeah.
and Timothée Chalamet answered thusly.
No, but for Wonka, because I feel like it was an untraditional career step in that I had done serious movies already, and I think people sort of like, even when the trailer came out, on its face took it as like a family movie or something. But that director Paul King, if anyone here has seen Paddington or Paddington 2, which those are like tremendous movies to me. And to this day, on the Interstellar point, I feel like that movie didn't get its fair shake.
What movie?
Wonka.
Which one?
Yeah,
Wonka.
even though
He's
it
talking
was
about Wonka.
Okay, but it's not.
financially successful, which sounds like a flex, and probably is. But no, but it felt like there were codes of coolness and culture that I
I'm
and
gonna
I honestly
break
thought it was
this
kind of punk
microphone.
rock to do something that wasn't so cool about drugs or something. But I don't
Emily,
think people. Really
I'm
see
gonna
that.
die. I think I'm gonna throw this.
I had this
Yeah.
clip too.
Oh my
Um,
God, it's not cool to make tons of money. Like, what a fucking idiot. Like, the thing is, the movie sucked. The trailer sucked.
I didn't see. Wonka.
You look like a dumbass. Like,
Mhm.
it's a bad movie that was a cash grab. Let's be honest. It's perfectly watchable. He's like, oh, it looked like a family film. Who the fuck else is it for? Like, I don't know who the fuck else it was for. Do you think it's like a 40-year-old woman by herself is
I-
going to be like, thank God.
I love justifying your like cynical cash grab by saying, I just ought to be kind of punk rock.
He said it was
This is-
punk rock.
This is what I'd like to talk about. Now, maybe this will come off like I'm some sort of gatekeepy asshole.
No, let's be gatekeeping to these
But
fuckers.
We
personally-
can't just call anything punk,
Punk
rock.
rock!
Yes.
There's times when you can say that, something that's not punk has the value. People said Dolly Parton was punk rock. You can make a case. Bernie Sanders is punk rock. Okay, I could. But doing a fucking reboot of a family movie for Warner Brothers, it's not punk. I'm sorry, we can't just say everything's punk rock
No.
when you want it to sound cool.
Also, when you fail,
Also, what's your
at
context for
something-
punk rock, Timothy Chalamet?
Yeah.
Anyway, sorry, Emily. I cut
dog?
you
You don't have anything.
off.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The way he wouldn't even survive a tiny like garage mosh pit.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, yeah,
Like it's the punk rockness of
yes.
it.
Timothy
You can't-
Chalamet would die at a Newfound Glory concert.
No.
That's a good reference.
He would get eaten at a Jimmy Eat World concert.
You would get literally eaten.
No, he would. Well, he'd be spit out though.
Yeah,
like
yeah,
Jimmy
sure.
Earl would be like, ugh. It's
Help! The pit at this dashboard confessional concert is
Yeah.
too rough. They shoved me.
Forget Panic at the Disco. He'd panic at karaoke. Ha cha cha.
They
ha
broke
cha
the
cha.
heel on my high-heeled boots.
and it's also
I hate this hardcore music.
More like 30 seconds to mom
Mom,
because I'm scared.
It's like she had to come pick me up.
Yep.
which he's freshly 30 years old, by the way. Which I mean,
I
there's-
would guess he's 22.
exactly.
he acts-
So
he acts
there's something
22.
I say often on the show, which is you're older for longer than you are young.
Mhm.
That's why there's
Mhm.
like the idea of being old is a silly thing to worry about. But this kid, I don't know, man. I think he's going to be a tiny little 22-year-old boy for the
Mhm.
rest of his life. And when he talks about how much he's learned in his career, it's like listening to a 12-year-old talk about depression.
yeah. Yeah.
It's like, okay, but
Yeah, it's like listening to a 7-year-old just saying, I just feel directionless.
yeah,
Right.
exactly. It's
You know?
What's
so,
my next move?
Yeah, exactly.
like
You're
it's
7.
so
You don't have to do
weird.
anything.
But yeah, the amount of importance and like God himself
Yeah.
put the two of these men here. Also, Matthew McConaughey has not smoked weed in like 10 years apparently, and this is what we got from it.
I'm telling you,
Maybe
I
start-
think he should do crack.
maybe start smoking.
Yeah.
I
weed
think
again,
let's get some
McConaughey.
crack in there, buddy. Like
It'll make a little
anything
more
but
sense.
this.
Maybe we'll
Yeah.
chill out a little bit.
Yeah.
God damn. So there's a few other things.
Actually, before we go on to the next clip,
Okay, go.
we obviously are. Hopefully, you're enjoying how much we hated this.
Yeah. I
we
hope you're
did. We
enjoying
hated
it.
it. We're gonna end our tonight's presentation with a little Q&A.
Okay.
This does not have to be about this, and in fact, we would prefer if it was not about this.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, okay.
if you're in the chat, drop us a couple questions in the chat.
We'll get to them at
about
the
the
end.
show. They could just be totally random. They could just be totally, would you rather type stuff. We would love to answer your questions and kind of cleanse our palates from being so angry at this bad video.
Yeah.
Emily, you had another clip.
Okay. So it's this 10-minute nightmare. So he was talking about, so I guess this was like 6 months ago. So they're promoting Marty Supreme, which was
Yes.
the most recent movie that Timothée Chalamet had done.
Mhm.
And
This
I
kind of
didn't,
made me want to see it.
yeah, well, I didn't want to see it. There was nothing about ping pong or like, 13-year-old mustache hair that made me want to
Right.
go fucking see this shit. But
Sidebar, it's a really good movie.
oh,
Yeah,
fuck
I
off.
bet it's
really,
good. I
really
bet
good.
it's good.
He-
Fuck.
And
God
he's
damn it.
fantastic in it.
Is he?
Oh, he's wonderful.
And
I
it's
have
a
like liked-
Safdie
yeah,
movie.
it's-
Yeah,
I
yeah,
like
yeah.
those Safdie
Which
The
movies.
he
Safdie
talks about
brothers are good?
Safdie in a way where I'm like, uh-oh. I think
Yeah,
there's going
right.
to be some things coming out about that guy.
Yeah, it does seem a little strange, but yeah.
Yeah, but so he's talking about how serious of a role Marty Supreme was.
Mhm.
So
Any part of me that ever did a fashion commercial or perfume commercial or whatever, this role in which it was the exact opposite. He wanted nothing that was like, I love Little Women, I love Lori and Little Women, but he wanted the exact opposite. And
Why?
what the fuck is this sentence? Also, Little Women, not a perfume commercial. It just happens to be directed by a woman and has woman in it, and women like perfume.
Sure.
What the fuck are you saying? But
To
like,
Chalamet, there's girl things and boy things.
exactly.
I did a girl thing, and now I do a boy thing.
Like-
And then I do a money thing.
yeah.
Well, yeah, they're
Then
all
I do
money
a punk
things.
rock thing, like
Yeah.
a fucking reboot of Willy Wonka.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
I
I'm
just
like,
thought it'd be really punk rock to be in the new Chitty Chitty Bang Bang.
honestly, that would be more punk rock if he was the villain
Right.
from Chitty
Mhm.
Chitty Bang Bang. I'd be like, hell
Honestly.
yeah, dog. But yeah, no, I was like, it's the opposite of a perfume commercial. God damn, I hope so. I hope whatever movie you're doing is not a perfume
Right.
commercial.
I
But
thought it was interesting because it was longer than a commercial. Oh. That's McConaughey laughing.
that was his laugh.
Yeah.
Fucking nuts. And also, like, Little Women, I hated that movie, by the way. That was not my favorite iteration of Little Women.
Yeah, I thought they were too small.
Well, also, he's not hot. I'm sorry. I know that there's a lot of much younger women
Sure.
who find him to be hot, but I worry about where his organs go. Like,
Mm.
he's such a slight
He's a
will of a wisp.
wee-
I think he's like
A wee
he's
reed
like
of a-
an iMac, He's got it's all like one
It's
really
true.
smooth organ
If
inside
one of my
another organ.
titties lightly rested upon his chest, he would be the osteoporosis would turn to dust.
He's a MacBook Air. You
yeah,
know?
he's a MacBook
very
Air.
smooth inside of there. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yep.
So there's another one where he talks about how tough it was for him coming up in New York and figuring out who he was. And this is
mhm.
where I wanted to burn my apartment to the ground.
I don't know what it's like being from Austin, but when you're from New York and you grow up in a box, your personality is all you have. Your personality is your armor. And I could really relate to that. Also, I was smaller than everyone growing up. I'm still smaller than everyone. And so you weaponize that. I was like a crazy kid on the subway growing up. I'd be singing the French national anthem to impress the girls that were twice my size on the subway. You know what I mean? And someone loved that over there.
This lady
Yeah.
knows what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Oh no, she's run off.
I know. And you could, and it's funny, you could hear that work. Like you can hear, you heard distinctly 3 19-year-old girls love that.
Yeah, they were like French national anthem.
He's so random.
Yeah,
Oh,
yes.
he's so random.
That is
Oh,
exactly-
random. You just, I mean, he fucking, he gets it. Like that's because he can kind of turn that shit on, and you could tell why 19-year-olds fucking love that.
But
guy.
also, didn't he give his entire freshman class syphilis at NYU?
Well,
I have not heard that.
I've not heard
Allegedly.
that. Let's
Allegedly.
add
Satire,
allegedly because we
satire.
are trying to not get sued by
Who would
him.
sue us? Like,
Yeah, the people would have to watch us for us to get sued.
what if that? No, we don't have enough people. Help us get enough people watching this to get sued.
Yeah, if we can get into legal trouble for something we said, that means the podcast is going well.
I know. All
We
I
don't
want is-
we don't want to be sued.
don't
no,
sue
of
us.
course not. But
But-
we also don't want Timothée Chalamet to speak in public. ever
Right,
again.
and we don't want to not be sued.
We don't want to not be sued.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a tough little limbo. It's almost like we should go on the subway and do the French national anthem.
Oh, how random would that be? Oh,
Yeah.
and that is just the when you're I was it'll surprise no one.
So-
I was a theater kid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was a drama club kid, and that is just like the kind of thing you do when you're like
Hot.
Well, when you're like a kid and you think and you want to be funny and you don't know how to make a joke, you're just like, I'm gonna do something random. I'm gonna sing in the halls and I'm gonna wear a wizard's hat to the lunchroom and I'm going to tell everyone that I'm from Basque. And you just like, well, none of this is funny. Like,
or like, but I mean, also you're not from. You're from New York and you live inside a box. You're a rich kid,
I
dog.
know,
Like, what box are you talking about?
I'm
Like,
sure. Yeah.
He was also like, and I was smaller than everyone, and so
we have eyes.
so
buddy.
I had to use that, and all I'm thinking is like that movie where the guy shrinks himself and he goes inside that guy's body. What's it called? The Great Adventure.
Inner Space.
Inner Space. That's the one.
Okay.
And I'm like, oh, I hope he's doing that, but no, it's just him singing on the subway.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, he knows the word to the Marseillaise.
Oh
Cool.
my God. He did not get bullied at all. Like,
No,
that's the
I'm
thing.
Sure. Yeah. I'm
You
sure.
and I were rando people who like did random stuff, but we were definitely picked on as a result and did not end up at a town hall for Vanity Fair or like whatever the fucking thing is.
Yeah. This is
hosted
like
there.
To be clear, we're not bitter.
No, we're not. We're doing great. MaximumFun.org/join.
It's not that we're bitter. It's just that I don't think I don't like it when people like this decide to sound relatable. You are not relatable.
sure.
You are just cringy. Like sometimes
Yeah.
it's not relatable to be cringy, and that's fine. Just talk about stuff. And
Right. And like if you own up to it, like I have a vague memory of an interview. You know who Jack Quaid is? He's Dennis Quaid's
Yeah,
course.
Dennis
son.
Quaid's son.
He's one of these he's like, nepo baby, and he's like good and shit. And you're like, this guy's great.
he is really
Yeah,
good.
I like him a lot. I always like when
all
he
like
pops
both
up.
of these we're not saying that the two of them aren't talented
Oh,
actors,
no, yeah.
but it's also like the fact that the two of them thought this was like, wow,
Right.
we're gonna just impart some wisdom onto these kids is I wonder if the producers went, this is gonna be a fun little shit show. Let's go see what they're gonna do.
My point about Jack Quaid is that in interviews, he does like own up. He's like, hey, I grew up in showbiz. I'm a nepo baby. I had a lot of opportunities, and doesn't try and seem like I was just a normal Joe. He like owns up to having a weird life.
Yeah.
And I think if these guys did that, I have read McConaughey's book, and I think he did actually come
Whoa.
from kind of humble beginnings.
Yeah. Wasn't he discovered? He's like one of those hot guys who was discovered.
He won. Gosh, I don't remember the exact. His book is called Green Lights because that's
right.
what you look for in life.
They
Green
reference
Light.
green
Green
lights
Light.
in
Green
this.
Light.
It makes me
That's what gave me the
Angry.
idea for the hit game show.
That's
What's
right.
Matthew McConaughey talking about? Because half the time I'm, what's he
what
talking
red
about?
light, green light?
His
And-
book, Green, leading it. Yeah. The game. What was I talking about? I don't know.
how he got discovered
Oh,
and
right.
he was a nobody.
He won a contest that is called something like Texas's Most Handsome Boy. Apparently, there's a handsome boy contest in Texas, and he won it. But he's just been famous since he was 16 and
Yeah.
doesn't know what the world is like to not be famous. And I'm sure
Okay.
Chalamet doesn't either. And just none of them will acknowledge
The
that.
difference with Chalamet, and
Yeah.
is when he says something like, I mean, the way he speaks about it, he's like, I grew up in a box, New York, on the mean streets. He's got kind of this like
There
sort
are
of.
people who live in boxes on the streets
Right.
of New York, dog.
I don't know what I'm sure his first role was when he was 12. I'm sure
Yeah,
he did
yeah,
a-
yeah.
did
But-
a
but-
fucking Glade commercial, and he's just been famous ever
Sure.
since.
What annoys me about it though
I don't know
is
that.
when he says, I was small, and when you grow up in a box, you have to, you have to develop a personality. And I'm like super sick and tired of actors thinking they have a personality.
Yeah,
Yes.
when are you going to do that?
There's never been less of a personality having ass motherfucker than Timothée Chalamet. The
Yeah.
dude is a complete blank slate. He is
Which is what an actor is kind of supposed to be. I
right. He's human stem cells. Like he's just he just sits next to someone and he's like, oh, I'll be that now. And look, fine. That is what makes you a talented actor.
Yeah.
But can we stop pretending like, oh man, I got dreams outside of acting, like rapping? And I'm like, bro, you have nothing
he does
to say.
talk about rapping.
You-
I know,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
pretty bad.
And to be fair, he owns up to like, it not necessarily being his thing, sort of in it, but at the same time, the fact that he ever,
would
just
attempt.
Well, I think he was like a kid. And you know the guy who plays cousin Greg on Succession?
Yeah.
He had like a SoundCloud with
Did he?
like songs on it, and people reference it all the time. And it's like because they're younger, they kind of like YouTube started in 2005.
Right,
Like
exactly.
it's for us, it's like right when we were coming of age. Like they're super young. So yeah, having a SoundCloud with some rap songs on it, not that weird. I don't fault him for that.
Sure.
But it's just the fact that he is nothing else going on in there, because all I want to hear, because they're talking to these kids who are trying to be in the industry, and the two of them are just jerking each other off. They're not giving any like information that could benefit any of these people, and it's like such a waste of time. I feel bad for them.
How about this? Let's do. What do you think about one more clip, and then we'll do a little Q&A. Do you have one you want to play?
So
Emily?
there's two that I really want to do.
Okay.
There's this weird, like, I think that he wrote it in his book about Timothée Chalamet, or he wrote it about him.
Oh, is this when he's like, you're in the Slipstream?
Yes.
I had this too. Let's play. So this is McConaughey describing what he thinks of Chalamet. And to my knowledge, this is not in his book, as the one who's read Green Lights.
Yes.
But this is vintage McConaughey nonsense. It's about as good as he's ever done. Let's hear it.
I see you right now as an artist with a perpetual artistic energy, unrested, unrest, ambition, obsession, the center of attention and exceptional ambiance at the same time. The young man blazing an original path without asking permission. An outlaw on the fringes and in the slipstream.
On the fringes.
In the Slipstream.
On the fringes.
And of course, Chalamet, you can hear him going, yes, that is me. That is me. It's like this guy just sequels and reboots. He's not out there making art movies with John Waters. You know, he's making Dune 3 and the Wonka prequel and the 5th Little Women, and you know, and that's fine. Do that, but don't pretend like
I see you out there.
he's not Basquiat, you know, like
I see you on the Slipstream.
Oh,
I see you on the
And
fringes.
this is the
In your
guy who
Wonka
did
reboot.
How to
I
Lose a
s-
Guy in 10 Days.
yeah,
I
it's like,
see
come
you
on,
out.
McConaughey. You just, you know, you like fall down in front of Kate Hudson. Like,
I see you out in the Surrey with the fringe on.
oh.
Mhm.
On the fringes.
Emily,
Anyway,
you got one more before we
I
do
got one more.
questions? Okay.
My favorite moment
Okay.
of all of this is when Timothée Chalamet, I could feel shrink back into himself for the rest of the interview because he embarrasses himself.
Okay.
They're talking about AI unsuccessfully. Like Matthew McConaughey does the whole like, it's here. What are you going to do about it?
McConaughey is super afraid that someone's going to use his voice and likeness without permission. McConaughey has a very famous guy concern, which is and Chalamet, to his credit, directs it back to, I don't want it to take jobs. But McConaughey's just like, copyright your voice. It's like, these kids are 19. No one's trying to. Maybe
You're
you
not talking
are.
to actors. Like
Yeah.
you're also not talking to actors.
Copyright your face so you can get paid to be in Dubai for the crown prince's birthday.
Yeah,
It's
he
like,
was talking about
yeah.
it. If somebody wants you to be there for their birthday, they have to ask permission. I'm like, who is in people's living rooms forcing them to ask permission?
And
Like
beyond that-
McConaughey, this isn't the problem. This isn't the threat of AI. It's
Clearly, he doesn't know how
I know.
AI
Yes,
works.
yeah.
Like
but
none
be-
of these people
be-
who say it's here, you better figure it out,
Yeah.
actually have figured it out.
But beyond that, he's also saying, copyright your voice, because then if someone uses it, they won't be allowed to. And it's like, why? It's like, well, you can sue them. Motherfucker,
Look at these
you
kids.
can sue them.
Yeah.
The actors who are trying to work struggling
Also-
people cannot sue. They don't have the fucking money. Like, you try to go up against any of these companies and they will just they'll litigation you into the fucking poorhouse.
Or you can't prove that it's actually you because people will use something to filter something to make it
Mhm.
kind of like you. But how do you justify that it's actually your voice? There's no
Yeah.
fucking way to do it, asshole. The only way to do it is to stand up there and go, I don't like it.
Right.
I don't
Sure,
fucking
don't
like
use it. If you
So-
use it, you're a dork.
You're a dork. And the fact that they both went,
You're a boring dork.
at one point, Timothée Chalamet says, people in power like us can only do so much. And I'm like, the one thing you could do right now
Yeah,
at this town hall is go, I'm against it.
right.
I don't
And I
want
won't
them-
be in a movie where they use it.
But the thing is, there is something going on, I think, where they are being blackmailed or like
No, it's-
harassed or something where they all can't be on the side of it because it threatens
No, it's because they got money for it.
like they got money from it, but how could that money last? Like there's no way it's
That-
enough money.
These
I just,
motherfuckers have endless money. Are you kidding?
And they want more. They're
But then-
starting fucking
AI
phone.
but
AI
then they
phone
can't do
carriers.
their work
What
anymore.
about
So
the
they
work?
can't talk
What about the
about
work?
like their little fucking flaccid dicks whip it back and forth on their thighs.
Well, here's
like
the
they can't
clip.
fucking do that.
Here's the clip that you had me.
Oh yeah.
Okay,
Man,
sorry.
it's coming. Roll Tide. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Damn, they got
No,
no
he
love
goes,
here.
hang on, pause it. He goes, a tide is coming, roll tide. And then nobody, because this is,
I guess I know that as a Southern sports reference. and
Alabama.
nothing else.
I thought, is it Alabama?
I don't know,
I
dog.
don't either.
I thought it was University of Texas. And he said,
No, Roll Tide is
Alabama?
Tennessee or hold on.
No, it's not Tennessee.
Roll Tide is from God. We're such nerds.
We're not nerds. We're just,
Crims-
and he's-
Alabama.
Ask
Yeah,
us about the symbolism in waiting for Godot.
I was right.
but
I was
like,
right. I was
why
right.
would he say roll tide? He didn't
don't
go
know.
to Alabama.
And beyond that, like, why would he say Roll Tide in Texas?
And then
I don't know, who
everybody
cares?
is like,
I just would like you two to give me some credit for knowing it was
you,
Alabama.
Matt, you
I-
knew it. That's very good.
I mean,
That
I
makes
didn't know what
me
it was.
great.
But I mean, I don't think he knew.
okay,
I
I don't-
think he
no,
thought it
clearly-
was Texas.
No, yeah, he thought it was Roll Tide was just like I don't know. That's
I'll
something
say a sports thing.
disgusting Southerners say.
Well,
not me
These
from New York.
hillbillies will clap when I say
Yes,
their
that's-
hillbilly
He's
thing.
That's what he was
dating a
doing.
Kardashian.
Oh, boy.
He's dating a Kardashian. Like, so him saying roll tide was like, what relatability thing are you playing
because
at,
he
buddy?
said
I think
Tide.
he just thought it was like 6'7". It's just something he could say.
Oh my God. It was so funny because he went, oh, I'm not getting any love here for that. And it's like, you're in Texas.
Yeah, why would you get love?
Anyway.
Okay. If we don't have any, if we have final thoughts
Okay.
about this, we can share them. If not, Matt, how's our Q&A situation?
Oh boy, do we have questions?
It sounds like we don't.
No, we do.
Oh,
we,
we do? Okay.
I just
Okay.
realized now I probably should have put a star next to them.
Oh, that's okay.
Well-
I'll hear. How about this? When you collect questions, I'll vamp a little bit.
okay.
And
That's great. You vamp.
the reason we're doing this is because people went to MaximumFun.org/join. It's how Free with Ads stays a podcast.
Yes, indeed.
It's how everything keeps going here at Maximum Fun. All this lovely stuff you see. And on our bonus feed, which is what the members get to listen to, we've been reviewing some of our favorite TV pilots. Emily's a big Yellowstone fan. We did a review of the first episode of Yellowstone. We did the Nicolas Cage Spider-Man detective show, Spider Noir,
which was good.
which was good. I watched that whole show and I had a fucking blast.
Mhm.
And yeah, this month we did one of Matt's favorite shows. He's a Stephen King guy, so we watched The Outsider,
Hell
which I
yes.
think we all loved.
I
Love
binged
that.
the whole series
Oh,
again.
you finished? Okay,
So
great.
good.
I did.
Matt, how's our? Oh yeah, and if you want to listen to those episodes, MaximumFun.org/join. If for some weird reason you're just watching this without knowing we have a podcast, It's called Free with Ads. Listen to it.
Yes.
Mhm.
Matt, what do you got?
Oh, we got a bunch for you, and I'm just going to read them to you right now. The first is from. Nope, that's not a real question.
Uh-oh.
Just Matt show feet.
It just ended with a question mark.
Oh.
So that commenter just wrote, as now that it's up here, that's Nikki Bailey wrote, I think it goes back to, quote, why are so many stupid people famous? Which I don't know what the
I don't
context
think I
was.
can answer that.
Doesn't matter.
Because it's easy to get them to root for AI.
We'll
That's
just do
true.
whatever.
All right. So this is from Bridges9735 asks, favorite Dolly song?
Hmm.
Why'd you come in here looking like
Like
that?
that.
I
That's a
love
good
that one.
one.
She has so many great I'm gonna fuck you and be sad about it songs.
Hell yeah.
What's the what it's called? It's the one where she has a You Up song and it has a clever name like not right. Anyway, I love the hornier Dolly songs where she kind of like knows it's a bad idea. I love that character. And I could listen to that song every single day.
It's true. I really like her cover of Collective Souls. The Oh Heaven Let Your Light
I do
Shine
too.
Down.
Yeah,
I love,
me too.
love that song. And the music video is really cool. I posted it in my story, and I don't know. That song I think it's better than the Collective Soul version.
It's great.
No hate to Collective Soul. I love Collective Soul. I have like a couple of their albums. I love them.
No, it's a great song, and her cover of it is so good.
Yeah.
They a radio station out here, KCRW, just did a big Dolly block when it happened.
Oh, that's
and they did her
nice.
covering Stairway to Heaven, which was like her husband's favorite song.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
She also was in a band called Trio
Oh, yeah.
that was with Linda Ronstadt and Emmylou Harris. And they, my mom had paper dolls of them when I was a little girl, like little paper dolls with little outfits. You could switch them up. So they have this song, Bury Me Beneath the Willow Tree. If you listen to it, it's like the three of them, they both have, like, all three of them have some of the most beautiful singing voices. Their harmonies are really beautiful. I'd say listen to that song. It'll make you cry, but it'll make you feel pretty good too.
Matt, do you have a favorite Dolly song?
Probably. I mean, this is a deep cut, but 9 to 5.
I mean,
Hell yeah.
9 to 5 fucking rules.
It slaps so hard.
It really does.
And Jolene is her song, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, that's like easily not just her best song, but like top 10 greatest songs ever written.
That's true.
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
we did The Bodyguard.
Yeah.
And so, I mean, that's one of the
Always Love
greatest
You.
songs of all time,
Yeah,
let alone
yeah.
Dolly Parton's catalog. So yeah, and we did, at Christmas time,
Unlikely Angel.
we did
Unlikely
Unlikely Angel.
Angel.
And that song, Unlikely Angel, is actually really
It
beautiful.
is. Yeah.
There's a dobro playing in that. That's really cool. It's an instrument that I think it's a dobro or it's a steel guitar. I can't remember, but that instrument is really beautiful. She was an amazing musician, along with being an amazing songwriter and singer. But yeah, we're fans of both Dolly and Mr. Tim Curry. We're
Oh,
bummed
And
about
that
both.
brings us up to the next.
Congo, we finally saw
Yes.
something with him in it, but we will.
Yeah. I think we were chatting before the show, and I think we're definitely going to do some movies featuring these people. The
Speaking-
Dolly song I was trying to think of was "It's All Wrong, but It's All Right."
Oh, that's a
It's a great one.
great name.
Speaking of Tim
yes.
Curry, here's our next question. Favorite Tim Curry role? This is from Alexander Baird, 8267. Why do people have numbers of them?
I got three that I could talk
Yes,
about
please.
in levels of horniness.
Okay.
The horniest one is Legend. Tim Curry, that movie is one of my favorite
Never seen
movies. It's a fantasy movie. Tom Cruise.
Okay.
He's a giant devil kind of,
Mhm,
but they put him in a suit. Fuck me. It's like, I think when I was in elementary school, like my first kind of, feeling around experience was like David Bowie, Labyrinth did things. And then this, like
Mhm.
him in Legend. And then I'd say Muppet Treasure Island,
Oh,
all
yeah.
the fucking way. He's so amazing.
Mm.
And then him as that dirty little cardinal in Three Musketeers.
Oh, yeah.
I
I
like
forgot he
him.
was in that.
I remember watching that with my on VHS and my grandmother going, he's sex crazed. So I guess I like that. I like calling like a little sex pest a sex crazed man. So that's what I'd say.
I have a couple of very uninteresting answers, but they are true. The Rocky Horror Picture Show is one of the
Yep,
greatest movies.
always, of
It's an
course.
important movie. And I heard coming over here, they were playing, a little remembrance of him on the radio, and it had an interview. He said that the Frankenfurter voice was how his mom answered the phone. So
How do you
come
do
on
I?
down.
How do you
Something
do
on the
I?
slab.
This is the Curry residence.
Yes. Whom else is speaking? Speaking.
Jordan, that's really good.
All right. Yeah, his voice in that is so funny.
And that is a wow. so hot. I
Yeah,
think that everybody's attracted to him in that movie. for
And
sure.
Clue, of course. Clue is so funny.
Hell
Yes,
So
which
funny in
I've
it.
never seen Clue.
Oh, it's so
You
good.
must.
I
You
know. I've
must.
seen clips. I know the references.
We should
I
watch it
know
for the show.
everything.
It's terrific.
If Clue is, it's often free with ads on YouTube. So if it is,
Mhm.
let's go ahead and say
It's gotta be. It's gotta be.
My favorite is Home Alone 2.
The wrong guy from Home Alone 2 died.
I know everybody is
Oh,
posting about
Is that am I?
yeah, everyone's like
making
the
that-
wrong
There are
80-year-old.
three. There are 3 80-year-olds who died from Home Alone 2, and none of them are Trump. Catherine O'Hara. I don't know if she was 80, but Catherine O'Hara, Tim Curry, and the Bird Lady.
Oh,
Bird
that's
Lady.
And
so
they all
true.
died this year. They all died this year.
God damn it!
Die.
Maybe they're just waiting for him to die the worst way.
Oh yeah. Maybe this is all leading to something good.
It's
Satire.
leading to something.
Satire. Wait, well,
satire.
you know what? We haven't
Allegedly.
even said what we're talking about. Maybe we're talking about
Satire.
Macaulay Culkin. Maybe we're talking
Satire,
about Daniel Stern.
allegedly.
Maybe we're talking about Joe Pesci.
Matt, do you have a favorite Tim Curry movie we have not mentioned?
The one where he wants to go to the one place uncorrupted by capitalism. Spice.
Oh, you're talking about the CD-ROM game Command and Conquer?
Yeah. That one is really good. And then of course, it's not a movie, I think it was a miniseries, but his classic and iconic performance as Pennywise the Clown in It.
Oh yeah, he's so great in that.
He was
He's amazing.
he was the
I
OG
would.
It.
I love that the video game about him going spice.
Mm-hmm.
I've always like me. I'm not a huge gamer or anything. Now I have my Sega Game Gear, so I'm
Right.
getting super into that.
I don't know if
But
they have Command and Conquer for this
I know, but I have
maybe they do.
talked to you guys a lot about hoping that we can get into a live stream Twitch thing. So if you guys are in the comments and you want us to do a Twitch stream where we play that game, vote for it. Like talk about it on Reddit. Please give
Mhm.
us support because then we'll do it. If enough people want us to do it, we'll figure it out.
More money though.
More
Yeah.
money.
We
Okay.
also need a couple more
Yeah,
things before that
let's-
can happen.
Yeah, okay. We'll make a
Not that we don't
financial
want
goal.
to do
Oh,
it.
of
It's
course
just
we want
can't.
to do it.
Listen, the three of us dweebs are doing this.
Yeah.
Like,
This is,
But we did it for the money.
Yeah, this is about anyway.
it's for all things.
Matt, you have one more. We should go. We're about done.
Yeah,
we should
yeah,
have,
yeah.
you have one
Last-
more banger of a question.
One more banger of a question is coming up right now, and boy, is it a good
Oh my
one.
God.
Oh, is it good? So
They're
Sarah
real.
Sarah Wolf asked Matt, "What are you eating?" I am chewing nicotine gum. All right,
Oh.
no, here's the
Are you?
real question.
Are you chewing nicotine gum?
I am chewing nicotine
That's
gum.
great, Matt. Congratulations on becoming a non-smoker.
Yeah, well, I've been chewing.
Wait, how long have you not smoked cigarettes?
17 years.
Congratulations, Matt.
Mhm.
Good job.
All right, this is from Coyote Kittle,
Mm.
who is asking Jordan, "What was your favorite fish wrap that you ever wrote?" Did you write on the fish wrap?
Is that the comedy newspaper from
From-
UC Santa Cruz?
Yeah.
No, I never worked for the fish wrap.
Oh, okay. For a second, I was like, "Oh, yeah, I did. I wrote for the fish wrap."
Matt, what was your favorite fish wrap you ever wrote?
I did a food reviewer named "In the Mood for Food, Dude," and and I would just write about food, but I was bad at it. And then I also did a
That's funny.
sex column about how to have sex with girls and make them come really good, and it was filled with bad advice. I like doing bad advice.
That was our that was our version of the Onion at UC Santa Cruz.
UC Santa Cruz, the
But,
fish wrap,
yeah, I know. I never wrote for it.
okay.
Are they archived somewhere, Matt? Is there a fish wrap
I
archive where
believe
people
so.
can read the
I believe
food
there's.
dude?
Yeah, I think there's a Wikipedia or something. But last question,
Yes.
and this is really the last question.
Okay.
This is for us. Sam K asks, "How often do you veto each other's movie propositions? Does anything go?"
It's not. That's not how it works.
Yeah, I think people like the idea that like we're like making each other watch movies.
Mhm.
Well, it's not even about making. It's
Yeah.
like we have a series of suggestions and then we talk about which one we think is going to be kind of better for y'all to listen to. It's
Yeah,
more
I
of
think
what
we're
interested
yeah, I think
in.
we're trying to like, I think we want to like the movies. I don't think we ever like
or we want the experience to
Yeah,
be
yeah.
something to talk about. Like, and
Yeah.
I know that today's subject is not the best
no.
example of that, but like, yeah, no,
Listen, we've watched The Bye Bye Man. We've watched Sharknado.
Yeah.
We've put ourselves through some shit
we have.
for the purposes of entertainment.
I mean, we did Piranha today, but it was like
Yeah.
sometimes when we have a theme month, it's like, okay, it narrows down possibilities, which is a fun challenge.
Sure, totally.
I think. But then every once in a while, one of us is like, this movie, this is the one. And then we're like, how could I argue with that?
Yeah, I think if someone is like excited about something, we all want to watch it. Unless there's some
Absolutely.
like weird reason not to, that's very, very rare. But I think like if someone's like, I've got a good feeling about this,
Yeah.
we like to do it because
Yeah. Or it's like sometimes we go, wow, we've done a lot of 90s movies
Yeah.
right now. Let's take a little break from that. Or it's like, oh, we've done a lot of horror. Or it's like we try to give you guys a little bit of a ride. We don't want you to get stagnant and bored.
Yeah.
And we don't want to get bored.
Yeah.
So no, it's never like a forcing each other. I can't remember any time I've ever felt that way.
Yeah, no, I know. I think we all kind of like to be stoked on the pick and, so I think
I'm especially stoked for next week's episode.
Oh yeah, we have to go in a few minutes to record next week's episode. It is we've said it on the pod. It's about a very strange body horror superhero movie from the 90s.
Sci-fi movie.
That I had never heard of. This was an Emily, and this was a good example of Emily going, I know the movie, and us being like, we'll take the leap.
Yeah, well, it was a movie because if you guys are like our freebies, our dedicated freebies, you know about our episode about the movie Stripped to Kill 2, which was a movie that I thought existed because I saw a VHS cover as a child and it made me horny.
Oh, yeah.
And it was a lady who looked like Bernadette Peters in lingerie, and there were hands coming through a wall, kind of grabbing at her. And all of y'all like went to the internet, tried to find out what movie it was. It wasn't the right poster. And then someone emailed me and it was, and it, thank God.
Yeah.
It was a blast. So definitely go check out Strip to Kill 2. So this was another similar thing. I thought this movie was a dream, like a fucked up dream I had. And then somebody on Instagram posted a clip of it, and I went, that's it.
The movie.
Oh my God, it's real. Like it's a real movie. And then it was free on YouTube to watch.
All right. So check out our episode of The Guyver. We have a fun guest coming in to record with. And and stay tuned. We're going to do a couple more little things like this throughout the year. So please, keep an eye on social media. We'll announce it there. And we love you. Thank you.
We love you. Thank you.
And yes, because people join Maximum Fun, that's why we're doing this. So MaximumFun.org/join.
That's right.
Goodbye, I guess.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
And Emily, you did fix your Game Gear, right?
I did.
She fixed the Game Gear's fixed. The Game Gear's
Send
fixed.
send the games to Max Fun.
Okay. Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.